You're tuned into the first newscast devoted to the Highland Lakes area. Local team coverage on Tribune Headline News, bringing you the stories you care about now. Hi everyone, I'm Connie Swinney. This is the Picayune TV. You're watching us on Northland Channel 15. Here's a look at your headlines. It's ranked as one of the top 5 worst dry spells in decades. The Highland Lakes is reeling from the drought. We'll tell you what water officials want you to do until Mother Nature decides to give us a break. BURNET schools consider opening slots for a preschool tuition program, but that could mean competition for private facilities. We talked to a daycare center owner and school officials about the proposal. And Johnson Park will come alive with a few more features. Possibly as early as this summer, a private company strikes a deal with Marble Falls officials to offer more to families and make money.
An increase in chance of showers and thunderstorms for our weekend ahead. Details later in our weather.
Thanks, Deanna. See you in a moment. A local sports report coming up too. This is Tribune Headline News. Stay with us. We're back. The Highland Lakes is under a serious drought, so say LCRA officials, and it's probably going to get worse before it gets better. Weather patterns for the past few months have ushered in the drought. Lack of rain, dry conditions, and excess evaporation has prompted officials with the Lower Colorado River Authority to warn the public of what may come. Officials say mandatory watering restrictions are on the horizon.
There is a small likelihood that if these severe conditions persist, that by the end of the year we may hit the point of having about 900,000 acre-feet in storage in the Highland Lakes. That would trigger mandatory watering restrictions.
Those restrictions could affect farmers downstream of the Colorado River. Farmers and other entities which rely on irrigation for survival could come under curtailment steps outlined in the LCRA Water Management Plan. City and industries who contract with the LCRA for water use could be required to reduce use by up to 10%. Violators would face hefty penalties.
We've also taken steps to create a disincentive for our farmers to waste water. And as an example of that, there is a rate disincentive so that if they waste water, their rate jumps up to 3 times the regular water rate.
The area is suffering from one of the top 5 worst dry spells in decades. Voluntary water restrictions could lessen the severity by about 5%. Officials recommend the following steps for household water users. Avoid watering in the middle of the day. Follow the recommendations from cities about watering schedules. And switch out old appliances and fixtures. In our next headline, BURNET school administrators are trying to find out what parents think about a possible tuition-based preschool program. The proposal could help parents who make too much money to qualify for federally supported programs, but it could also put the district in direct competition with private daycare facilities. BURNET school officials met with parents recently to gauge their reaction on starting a paid program. Currently, federally funded programs are conducted at BURNET and Bertram elementary schools. There are 3+1 bilingual program at BURNET and 2 classes at Bertram. Students who qualify come from families who are low income, in the military, or bilingual. A paid tuition program would apply to parents who do not fall into those categories.
We've seen the benefits for children in the district. We've been running a full-day pre-kindergarten program for the past 3 years, and just the academic growth that our kids have had has just been phenomenal. And as they've entered into kindergarten, it's just been just a very, very favorable and very positive thing for kids.
BURNET administrators propose adding at least 1 class per campus for the paid program. Tuition would be about $300 per child per month, something which did not sit well with one private child care provider who attended the recent information session.
Well, I'm against the tuition-based program for BCISD because I believe that our community has very high-quality preschool programs already in place that our children are going to, and that our school district does not need to be in competition with our local community preschools.
If approved by the school board, children who would turn 4 years old by September 1st would be eligible for the pre-kindergarten program.
To see are there numbers out there and parents that would take us up on our offer? And so we don't know that until we have parent programs of this nature that we've had tonight to see how many parents are truly interested in a program of this nature.
School officials are expected to present their information to the school board, and that meeting is coming up on May 23rd. We'll keep you posted. More news after the break.
Even though the school year is coming to a close, one team is preparing for the playoffs. We're going to tell you which one coming up in sports.
Hi everyone, I'm Deanna Nail, back with your PicayuneTV.com weather forecast here on Northland Cable Channel 15. Well, it looks like for our weekend ahead, we have increased showers and thunderstorms, starting with Friday with a 40% chance, as well as possible severe storms. Let's take a look at our day by day. We'll start our weekend off with Friday, mostly cloudy skies with a high near 86. Watch out for that 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Some of those storms could be severe. Into our Friday evening, those chances of showers and thunderstorms stick around, and then a slight chance moving into the early hours of Saturday. Into our Saturday, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms all day, mostly cloudy skies with highs reaching near 89. Those south winds staying between 5 and 15 miles an hour. And into our Saturday evening, it looks like the slight chance of showers and thunderstorms stick around before 9 p.m. And then after that, it decreases a bit until 1 a.m. We've got mostly cloudy skies Saturday evening with a low around 73, south winds between 10 and 15 miles an hour. And to wrap up our weekend ahead, it looks like Sunday, no chance of rain as of now, mostly cloudy skies with highs reaching near 90 degrees. Those south winds between 10 and 15 miles an hour with the gust reaching as high as 25. Into our Sunday evening, mostly cloudy skies with lows around 73 and those wind gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Looks like a rainy weekend ahead for us. However, Monday it looks like partly cloudy skies with highs reaching near 90 degrees. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you back here on the PicayuneTV.com and Northland Cable Channel 15.
We are established. We are qualified. We are certified. We are knowledgeable. We are dependable. We are Ken's Heating and Air. Our people make the difference.
The Hill Country Colts are preparing for their playoff debut this week. The Colts are coming off a 38-20 loss to Coppers Cove on Saturday, and guess who this week's opponent is in the first round of the playoffs? That's right, the Coppers Cove Soldiers. We did get a chance to talk to head coach Dennis Wilkie about his team and the playoffs. Here's what he had to say.
It's huge. It's huge. It's just endurance is what got us in the playoffs. And it's the fact that we stuck together as a team when other teams are deciding that it's not worth it to keep playing. We decided it's football and we still want to play.
The Board of Trustees of the Marble Falls Independent School District recognized the 2011 softball team as well as the regional qualifiers of the track team during its monthly meeting on Monday. Each member of the teams was able to shake hands with each board member as well as have many comments from Athletic Director Cord Warner, Head Coach Tino Salazar, and then of course Assistant Coach Ryan Gentry. After the event, everybody celebrated with cake and punch. That's it for sports. I'm Jennifer Fierro. Connie, back to you.
Jennifer, thanks so much for that report. Snow cones, hot dogs, drinks, and a few other fun features are coming to Johnson Park, but it comes with a price. An Austin-based firm called 3 Ring Service is expected to operate an inflatable moonwalk obstacle course and trackless train rides, as well as a concession area during the summer in the park. The city brokered the deal to rake in about 10% of sales on products and activities. Admission per feature is $2 per child. Officials say the partnership is on a trial basis on weekends only, and the company's concession stand can occupy no more than 250 square feet. 3 Ring Service has been operating concessions and amusements in Zilker Park for 20 years. Clients include Georgetown Chamber of Commerce and the University of Texas. Those were your headlines. Thanks so much for watching. For the Picayune TV, I'm Connie Swinney.